What's up, guys? Kyle here with No Tie Required. All right, pumped about this video right now. We're going to be talking some Cardano. Let's get it. All right, guys. Yes, we are talking some Cardano, and I can't wait to talk about this. Look, guys, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so a couple weeks ago. We covered Cardano when it was sitting at about, I don't know, 93, 94 cents, somewhere in there. And I said this thing is primed for a massive breakout. It's not even at its all-time high yet. Absolutely love this project. And guess what? It just established a brand new all-time high today. And it doesn't show any signs of slowing down. Eventually, yes, it will pull back. But right now, this thing is absolutely running. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to dive into the screen here in just a couple minutes and talk about this. Before we do that, smash that like button. Let us know that you enjoy this. If you like ADA, which is Cardano, smash that like button. Let us know in the comments below. Are you holding Cardano? Are you planning on getting some? Maybe if it dips down a little bit, what's your strategy with that? And then also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. All right, we're covering stuff almost daily for you guys, and we love bringing you guys content. So smash that like button and absolutely subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's dive into my screen. I want to talk a little bit about Cardano. Actually, I got a lot to talk about, and where's it going from here? Let's do it. All right, guys, so as always, we're going to start right off in coinmarketcap.com. And yes, I have all these tabs pulled right up for you guys. We're going to rip right through this. We're not wasting any time. I want to get this out to you. I am pumped, okay? And, I mean, take a look at this. Guys, just look at this market here for a second. Just a sea of red. And then sitting pretty right there at number 3, ADA. ADA, Cardano, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna refer to it as ADA. It's the easiest way to do it. I mean, look at that, sitting right there at number 3, sitting pretty. The only top 10 that is up, not only up for the week, but up big. And a lot of that thanks to the last 24 hours. Absolutely the price on a tear for Cardano. Actually, sorry guys, had to clear my throat there. Sorry, we're not saying Cardano, we're saying ADA. Okay, so ADA absolutely on a tear right now, and I want to jump in over here to the screen real quick, and I want to talk about it for just a second. I mean, look at the chart right here. You know, we can go up here to $1.36, guys. Like I said before, I hate to say I told you so, but we were talking about this a couple weeks ago when it was sitting at like 93, 94 cents. We've been talking about it even before that, when it was even lower, and I just said, you know, I love this project at a low price like this. I mean, it's not even close to its all-time high. Even at 94 cents, it still had plenty of room to go to even hit its all-time high. Well, today it not only reached its all-time high, it absolutely blew the roof off its all-time high. The previous all-time high was sitting right around like $1.15-ish, somewhere in there if I'm not mistaken. Look at this. I mean, just, excuse me, absolutely ripping through that price ceiling and just skyrocketing right now. So the big question that everybody wants to know is where is Cardano going overall for the year? Well, we're going to discuss that at the very end of the video, so make sure that you stick to the end, and we're going to give you a price prediction. For now, I want to talk about what's going on with this project. Any newbies out there, why you should be in on this project if you're not already. So we're gonna discuss that, and then we're gonna discuss why is this price point going the way that it's going right now. So in order to properly tell you what Cardano is and how it works, basically we have to go back to 2014, okay? 2014 is when the world was introduced to Ethereum, okay? Ethereum essentially ended up becoming the first decentralized smart contract platform, I guess would be the best way to put it. Okay, so it was the first platform for decentralized smart contracts. Okay, all these ERC20 tokens, they're built on top of the Ethereum blockchain. Okay, so it was a massive innovation, revolution, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the problem is Ethereum is not without its flaws, okay? Whether that be things like high gas fees, it could be, you know, slow speeds, which lead to congestion in the network, uncapped supply. I mean, all these different things that were causing issues with it, okay? So one of the founders, Charles Hoskinson, who I personally believe is one of the brightest stars in the crypto space, left and started Cardano with the goal of starting his own blockchain, which again ended up becoming Cardano, and fixing a lot of those mistakes and building on that. Okay, so the biggest major difference that you need to understand between Cardano and Ethereum sitting right there at number 2, which again, guys, I love Ethereum. We're going to give you a prediction at the very end of this video, not only about Cardano, but what's going to happen with ETH, okay? It's had a rough week, no doubt about it. It'll bounce back. Not professional financial advice. However, I believe ETH is still destined for great things. What you need to understand the difference between the two of these right here, okay? When a project is going through Ethereum, okay, when they are using Ethereum to build that project, it is being built on top of the Ethereum blockchain, okay, which makes things a lot more difficult, and that's what causes the higher gas fees, okay. What happens with Cardano, okay, and this is kind of similar to what Polkadot is doing. Cardano has native tokens that are being built inside the ledger itself, okay, allowing for better compatibility, okay. So to me, what does that mean? I think it's prime for to be the leader in terms of DeFi, okay, decentralized finance, which you guys all know I am super bullish on all that. I think it just makes sense that they would use Cardano rather than Ethereum for a lot of these projects moving forward because of the compatibility that Cardano offers, okay? So, you know, and again, we're going to talk about that a little bit at the very end of the video, but before we get to that, I want to show you why I believe that the price is just absolutely mooning right now, up to $1.37. I mean, it just keeps going up. I mean, this is awesome. This is amazing. I love it. You know, I got a decent portfolio of Cardano, so I'm loving this right now. But I want to talk about this right here because there's two different things that have been going on that I think is helping to really explode this price. First and foremost, the Grayscale announcement. Okay, and this isn't brand new news. This has been, you know, we talked about it in the last one as well. But basically, the whole premise of this is Grayscale filed for more trust, and anybody that's been following along in the space, Grayscale has, you know, let's just use Bitcoin as the example because they do have a Bitcoin trust. You know, that's massive, massive institutional money that flows into that right there, obviously going to affect the price. Same idea right here with Cardano. Now, Cardano has been named one of, as you can see on here, they're saying 23 different ones, so they actually have increased that from what it was. So Cardano is one of the ones that's in the running for. Now, this doesn't guarantee that Cardano will ultimately get a trust with Grayscale. However, I think it's probably a safe bet that Cardano will be one of the ones that they're going after. I mean, you don't get much more blue chip than Cardano. It's sitting there at number 3, and it is a solid, solid project. So there's no it's no coincidence that that these 3 right here, which we've been talking about on this channel, are the 3 that they've named, you know, specifically on here. So watch out for that to happen. You know, again, it's not a guarantee that it gets picked up, and it does happen. I think that it will happen, and I think that is definitely having an effect on the pricing for this. But also, the other thing I want to talk about, and this is from today right here on Cointelegraph, one of the leading news articles in the crypto space, okay? Mary's mainnet launch revealed, okay, and this has been a project that has been a long time in the making. One thing you have to understand with Cardano is, look, slow and steady wins the race. They're not going to wow you with their speed. However, they are built on solid fundamentals, and they are going to make sure that before they launch anything, that it is as perfect as they can possibly make it. Okay. Excuse me, Charles Hoskinson himself, founder of ADA, of Cardano, whatever you want to call it, tweeted this, indicating that Mary is going to be live on their main net at the beginning of March. Okay. Huge news for any of the Cardano community, and guys, they have one of the largest, if not the largest, followings in the crypto space. A lot of people behind this project, and I'm in full agreement with them. I absolutely love Cardano, and what I want to talk about now is we're going to get into a little bit about what I think is going to happen with Ethereum, what I think is going to happen with Cardano, ultimately during this bull run and in the future. Let's get it. So guys, the general gist of it right now is that Ethereum has basically established itself, I would say, as a store of value. Okay, personally, I believe the institutional money is looking at Ethereum as another store of value, as a hedge, similar to the way that they look at Bitcoin. And you guys know my thoughts on that. As the money pours into Bitcoin, it's going to start trickling down to Ethereum first, and then other altcoins afterwards. But I do believe that Ethereum is going to be seen as kind of the other store of value outside of Bitcoin if they can't get their hands on Bitcoin. Okay, so what does that mean right now in the short term? Well, I do believe that Ethereum is poised more for a larger bull run during this cycle. Okay, I do believe that they're going to be the darling, I guess I would say, of this bull run right here. Not to say Cardano isn't going to have their time to shine, because they absolutely will. Okay, they're going to have plenty of time to shine during this. They are right now, and they're going to continue to. But I think that their time is coming in the coming years, I guess I would say. It's basically the 2024 run that we're getting ready, or that we're already going to be prepping up for after this one. I believe that's when Cardano will really establish itself and really, really be the darling of that run right there, given their fundamentals, how they are planning everything out right now, and how they are working towards achieving all of their goals and everything. So where do I think ultimately Cardano can get during this run right here? I absolutely think it's totally possible. $7 to $8 range, somewhere in there, I think absolutely is possible. Today we're at $1.30. I mean, guys, there is so much room for this thing to grow. It's crazy. Okay. And I do think eventually Cardano is going to be kind of seen like Ethereum in terms of that store of value. I really do believe by the time we get to 2024, Cardano will be right there with them, kind of being seen as one of the safest bets on the board. I mean, right now, I think it's one of the safest bets on the board, but I really believe by the time we get there, absolutely, sky is the limit. And I do believe that institutions will start looking at that as a major store of value. Why do I think that? Well, it's already establishing itself as one of the best projects going. Okay. Eventually, as Ethereum again becomes a more and more of a store of value, the volatility of Ethereum in terms of when it starts to pull back during the bear market will go down a little bit. Okay. It's not going to be as volatile as we enter a bear market as it has been in previous years. Now, Cardano still may be fairly volatile. However, that volatility will start to lessen more and more, because Ethereum, much like Bitcoin, will become probably too expensive, too unobtainable for a lot of people to invest in. So what are they going to do? They're going to look for the next best option, which is going to be Cardano, sitting pretty right there, right below them. So guys, absolutely, I believe Cardano is destined for great things. It's fast becoming one of my favorites. It's in my top 4 in terms of largest holdings. If it dips back down, you bet your bottom dollar that I am getting as much of that as I possibly can, I guess I would say, would be the best way to put it. So with that being said, guys, I think $7 to $8 Cardano is not just a well, maybe it will. No, I think it's destined to hit that during this bull cycle. So not professional financial advice, just my opinion, but I think that's where we're headed. So guys, that's all I got. We'll see you in the next one.
The key to financial independence is through diversification of money. The days of only making money one way are gone. Are you tired of gurus telling you how to make money? Well then, say goodbye to paying hundreds or even thousands of dollars for expert info or for a course on how to make money. And welcome to Retail Underground, a revolutionary all-in-one live streaming platform hosted by $2 million sellers in brick-and-mortar retail and online sales. We have live streams that not only are engaging, but incredibly informative. You'll learn something new every day, whether it's selling on Amazon. We've done that. Building $1 million brick-and-mortar retail empire. We've done that. Investing in the latest cryptocurrency. We are sharing all of our trade secrets, and you'll have fun along the way. Click on the link below for a free 10-minute webinar and begin your journey to financial independence.